what is going to be the economic cost of this storm, which happened in such a populated area. Michael McKee told us 20% of our nation's GDP just in the Northeast. Goldman Sachs' Jan Hatzius, the chief economist there, put out a note, an early quantification of the damage. He says we expect a modest negative effect on a few tenths of a percentage point in October in certain data releases. However, and listen to this, November, December, and perhaps the first few months into 2013 likely to see stronger growth as the rebuilding process starts to happen.
We spoke off Case show to Carl Case, who wrote the textbook with Ray Fair, and he had that same ambivalency, that ambiguity about loss versus gain.
Right.
They
the
go
gain
back and
offsetting
forth.
the loss there.
They go back and forth.
Yeah. Well, Jim O'Sullivan of High Frequency Economics takes a look at GDP in particular, and he reminds us that the G in GDP stands for gross, not net. So there is no subtraction for damages, but there is a lift from subsequent rebuilding. That said, the lift from rebuilding is unlikely to be large. This is from someone who's fairly optimistic about the economic outlook going forward. He has a 2.4% forecast for 2013 GDP compared with the 2% consensus. So it's notable here that he doesn't see much of a rebuilding effort giving much of a boost to GDP.
And we could really frame the difference there between Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and I believe Michelle Meyer said 1%. Versus O'Sullivan, dramatically more optimistic.
Yeah, O'Sullivan says that some estimates of economic damage top $30 billion, but that still only represents about 0.2% of this $16 trillion economy.